Guys, welcome to India today.
Thank you.
This is really exciting for me as not just a fan of the series, but the fact that I literally grew up reading these books. Like I was just telling you how we had this as a subject in school. Tolkien was an author that we sort of had an option to study and not only read his works but also write papers on him. Which brings me to the question, when were you first introduced, Nazanin, to his life?
So my introduction to Tolkien were the Peter Jackson films 20 years ago. I watched them 20 years ago. I haven't seen them since, but I remember just loving them. They were amazing. And then when I got this job, I did a deep dive into all things Tolkien. This experience has made me a super fan because it's impossible to have this experience and live in this world and bring Tolkien to life on screen without being a fan.
Absolutely. And when you have a set as huge as this, and when you have a canvas with almost 200 plus people, how difficult and how tempting it is to pick up a memento and take back home? And did you get to take anything back home?
I've got an elf ear back home, which I was gifted by someone. The sword that I use, I would love to take that home, and I've been begging so many people, but I haven't been allowed to yet. But I think I'm going to manifest it that I will, and I'm going to ask to get two so I can auction one off to charity as well.
Oh,
wow.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's a beautiful thought, hopefully.
Yeah. I took my hair home.
Oh,
yeah. So I have
what was that like?
Bronwyn's hair. It's wonderful. I think it's just a nice memento to remind me of her. Yeah.
And in a world that has all sorts of mystical creatures, right? There are dwarves, there are elves, and then there are humans. You are playing a human in the series. What human character or trait did you sort of revisit or you sort of explored or you learned about being a human through the series?
I mean, it's interesting. There are so many things about Bronwyn. I call her the fantastical version of myself because she's a healer and I was pre-med. I was going to be a doctor. So there's that, but also there's an inner conviction and a strength and a resilience that she has that both inspire me, but also that I drew from in my own life. So there's a balance of me aspiring to be a lot more like Bronwyn, but also drawing from elements of my own life through my activism, for example, for my homeland, to help bring the role to life.
Oh, that's very well put, and that's a beautiful thought. I have to ask you a fun question. Yeah. If you get to be Sam or Frodo in the journey, who would you get to choose to be?
Oh, see, I think they both have extreme struggles and extreme great things to them. I think I would probably be Sam because I don't think I'd be able to deal with the pressure that Frodo has to go through, and I think I'm very much a person for other people. I like to be there for others, and I think that's what Sam is, and I think I resonate with him. So I think Sam.
And also welcome to India.
Thank you.
I don't know how much time you really got to sort of explore, eat some food.
The food is delicious.
Look at you guys.
Good. Yes.
Wow, I love the food. This is my second time in India because I filmed Hotel Mumbai here for a couple of months. So I did my exploring of Mumbai, Rajasthan. It was beautiful. This trip, I don't know how much time we're going to get, but I hope to be able to. I really wanted to take Tyroe around Mumbai.
What was your first impression of Bollywood films, of the big scale musicals? Have you got a chance to see anything?
I haven't seen anything, but obviously I know of it. It's huge, the Bollywood industry, and I've seen many clips of like the epic things that go on, and I watch and I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. I'd love to be a part of it. Like that, it looks really, really fun. So I'll definitely get into it, especially after being here.
I mean, I've had the good fortune of working with Anupam Kher in Hotel Mumbai and Nimrat Kaur in Homeland. So they introduced me really to the world of Bollywood, and it brings me such joy. I think, and also because I'm Iranian, a lot of Iranians grew up with Bollywood movies.
Absolutely.
It's very big in Iran.
I think, let's manifest you coming to India and
Bombay
more often and doing
that.
most of us. My final question to you is, the project also has been so much guarded in the sense of fans are so excited. There was Comic-Con and there was all of that excitement. There are theories going online of what the series will be. What is the one thing you want to sort of tell everybody who's on the edge of their seats, just waiting to stream this?
It's a really good balance of the familiar. You'll find if you love the trilogy, the films, you'll find something that's familiar in this, the books. And then also it's a really healthy, refreshing injection of new and unseen. You'll see Numenor for the first time.
Yes.
You'll see coastlines, which we haven't seen on screen before in the Tolkien world. And I'm just really excited for audiences to see it.
Any message?
I want to say that it's worth the wait. It's been a long time, and we've seen the first 3 episodes, and even just that was worth the 3 years that we've put into it. So the whole season is definitely going to be worth it.
Yeah.
Great. So here's to you manifesting that sword.
Yes.
And here's to you coming back to Bombay and spending more time
I
with
would
us.
love that.
On that note, thank you so much.
Thank
This was
you.
great.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.